Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Dhea Syafitri. My call is Dhea. In this video, I will present about analog electronics practicum and subject transistor diode properties. There is table of contents. There is forward. The first discussion is chapter 1 introduction. 1.1 is background information. The chart of voltage must be completely flat and must not pulsate so as not to cause interference to the equipment being supplied. When a junction is formed from P-type and N-type semiconductor materials, the resulting device is called a diode. This component provides for low resistance to charge for in one the current and very high resistance to current fall in the opposite direction. This characteristic allows the diode to respond differently according to the direction of the current flowing in the diodes is as one of the active components are also very popularly used in electronic circuits because of their simple shape and very wide as. Transistors are electronic components that are less important. Transistors have very small physical size but play a large role in the field of electronics. 1.2 Purpose 1. Fulfilling the tasks of engineering English course 2. The text correct with an incandescent lamp which ash and light occupied in the bus line or the bus on collector lines. 1.3 Benefit 1. We can understand about the properties of transistor diodes. 2. We can detect current by incandescent lamp which is occupied in two paths. Next chapter 2 theoretical. 2.2 2.1 Background. Transistors are semiconductor components that have various functions such as amplifier, controller, rectifier, oscillator, modulator, and so on. Transistor is one of the most common semiconductor common found in electronic circuits. Transistor generally have three legs, namely bus, emitter, and collector. How transistor work? The transistor is non-linear device, so it has four different modes of operation. Here's how the transistor work or operating mode. Saturation, the condition when the transistor at short circuit, so charge fall freely from collector to emitter. Cut-off, condition when the transistor at open circuit, so that no current flow from collector to emitter. Active, forward active. The current flowing from the collector to the emitter is directly proportional to the current flowing into the bus. Receiver active. In this mode the current flowing is proportional to the bus current, but flow in the reverse so that the current flow from the emitter to the collector. Diodes are active electronic components that function to conduct electric charge in one direction and inhibit electric charge from the opposite direction. The diode consists of two electrodes, namely analog and cathode. Analog and cathode. Diode and combination on NTP semiconductor material, which is material with excess of electronic, and PTP is lack of one electron, so as from I help. Next, chapter 3 practical process. 3.1 Tool and material. 1 transistor BD 3000. Next, A 10 lamp socket, 3 incandescent lamp, 4 volt, 1000 4 ampere. 4 DC power supply unit. 3 3.2 4 steps. 1. Prepare all the tool material on the experiment table. Next, assemble the component according to the circuit drawing in the job sheet. Next, take measurement and reverse the result of measurement taken. 4. Make the result on the experiment table. Last, put back to tool and make the half bit set. Next, chapter 4 practical data. Experimental result. Line 1, line 2. Common positive condition, base positive, negative condition, and emitter, no, light, off. Common condition negative, base, negative condition, positive condition, and light on. Next. Chapter 5 closing. 5.1 Conclusion. The conclusion from the practical experiment on the properties of transistor diode is that of incandescent lamp that has been inserted with thread is it on or off. So the role of diode and transistor is very important because they can apply a working principle to incandescent lamp so that incandescent lamp can be turned off or on. 5.1 Suggestion. Before doing the practicum, you should first understand the theory and check the equipment that will be used so that there are no obstacles during the experiment. Last, referensi. Chapsit Analog Electronic Practicum. Jaksit Report 7 Analog Electronic Practicum. That's my explanation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.